Just in case you guys haven't got started yet, I'm gonna give it a little bit more minutes, for everybody to get tuned in, get ready, because this is gonna be great tonight. I'm just gonna let y'all know. If you missed last night, replay it. All right. So I'm just gonna wait for some more guests to come on in because I know we can have some great people that's gonna come on in and check out what I have going on. So, but until these people come on, what I want to do is share with you very briefly. So this is Haps TV. This is the TV network for Royalty Kings and Queens Corp Ministry. So I just want to invite you guys in and let you know that HAPS offers free world class broadcasting tools, a community eager to collaborate, a single way for viewers to support creators financially. All right. And what you can do right now on your cell phone is download HAPS app. Subscribe to get notified when I go live, and you will be able to support my work on HAPS TV. Okay. So before we get started, I'm gonna allow some more people to come on in, and we're gonna talk about some wonderful things tonight. So share with your family and friends all of that because we going live tonight. So if you missed yesterday, like I said, replay it, and you will basically know some of the things that I was talking about yesterday. Okay, so shout out to all my Facebook live fans out there. Shout out to Instagram. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Twitter. Shout out to Haps TV. Everybody that's on Haps TV. All of that. So I just want to thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule to be a part of what I have going on. This is a great opportunity for me, not only um, from a radio aspect, but from just any aspect at all, with me running this ministry the way I am. Some of you guys probably don't know, I was an ordained minister. I've been an ordained minister for a year. And so now I am utilizing this platform very wisely to really get some sponsorships from some people. Anybody that would like to sponsor, it can be $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever your heart content. You can make sure that you sponsor me on this thing. If you love to see me keep talking, keep spreading the word about everything that we have going on here in the ATL. Okay, so I'm just gonna allow some more people to come on, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right. So share this with your family and friends right now on your Facebook, Instagram, Haps TV. Come on in. Twitter. Y'all come on and check me out. And like I said, this is gonna be a great platform. So I'm gonna sit it right here, and then I'm gonna see if some viewers come on, and we'll go ahead and get started. To support creators financially. All right. And yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, for the meantime, I know some people are gonna come in and all that stuff. But for the meantime, I'll talk about the announcements, and then I'll go ahead and get into the discussion of tonight's main topic of discussion. All right. So tonight, announcements. If you have, or maybe have not already, if you haven't purchased your tickets for the fifth annual Royalty Kings and Queens Court Fashion Show, I strongly suggest you do that. All right. So Yes, the advance tickets are on sale now. They've been on sale for a while. And you can get your $10 advance ticket through three different methods of payments. The first way is cash. The second way is Cash App, which is dollar sign King Mario 27, and Zelle, which is my email address, DAZNINO@gmail.com. All right. So most definitely make sure that you do all of that. And after that event, because well, that event is July 25th, 2021. The doors open at 3 p.m. The fashion show will start at 4 p.m. and we will be in there to about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So if you're coming from other states, come on in, invite yourself on in, enjoy yourself. This is going to be my fifth annual Royalty Kings and Queens Corp fashion show. All right. I do not want you guys to miss it. Also, this makes number six of fashion shows that I have put together in all, including the Kids and Teens Fashion Show last year, which was my first annual one. So stay tuned because I'm looking to do my second annual one for the kids and teens shortly after the empowerment event. Okay. Speaking of the empowerment event, I don't know if you have got your tickets for that. It's $10 as well. All right. I will have some great motivational speakers that will be in the building to talk about some great things they they want to overcome, some of the challenges that they want to overcome and as from their childhood leading up to their adulthood. It could be testimonies, it can be some things that was taught through other people, some things that they taught themselves. So most definitely, they just want to let you know what is going on here in the ATL that they have going on that they want to enlighten you on. Okay. So most definitely make sure that you do that. The same method of payment that I did for the fashion show is the same method of payment for the empowerment event. So the event will be September 25th, 2021 from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be at the Space Condo live. All right. So that will be at 737 Veterans Parkway, Jonesboro, Georgia, 30236. All right. So most definitely make sure that y'all in the place to be. So now that I got the announcements out the way for the ones that just now coming in, I hope that you will be able to check out the announcements later and everything, or I'll come back and relay the message to y'all later. So what we're going to talk about, I understand that some days before I was talking about love and kindness, and then on yesterday I was talking about direction, right? Finding your direction. So tonight's main topic is when life knocks you down, get back up. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? We get knocked down just like this. And then we get back up, right? That's what we do. That's what we do. No matter what you face in life, no matter if it was a bad break, um, you just didn't pass your test, or something crazy obscene happened and you just decide to give it all up, you know. And so what you got to realize is you got to stay in the game. You got to stay above the curve, as they say, because you do not it's not okay to get knocked down, but it's a good matter of fact, let me go ahead and say this. There are some pros and cons to it, okay? So the pros is to never see yourself get knocked down, right? The cons is even if you get knocked down, you're going to get back up because there's going to be some things that we have challenged in life that's going to knock us all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's going to like get you there and get you there. You're going to feel like you're in the boxing ring, you know. You got to move, 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 and all of that. So what I realized is, I was reminded by this movie that I was just recently seeing, and the kid, he could have given up and said, "Well, I ain't gonna go back out there." After the doctors examined him and said, "Well, you got a bruised ligament and everything," and decided you weren't gonna go back out there and fight your opponent, and that was just gonna be the end of your career. But he was just really getting confirmation from his teacher, his leader, that was, you know, telling him certain things that before he started his fight, what to do. So he took what he learned from him and he'd applied it like, what you want me to do, you know? And so when he went out there, he decided, okay, well, you know, it was just like it was just like Goliath in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's either you're gonna allow Goliath to, go upside your head, or or you're just gonna be the one that's just gonna stand, stand clear, and you just feel like you're just gonna really knock your opponent out. You know what I'm saying? So with seeing that movie, it reminded me of some of the things that we go through in life. There's a lot of things going to knock us off our pedestal, and we're going to feel like we never greater at what we feel that we can do out here. And that's not true. The true factor is that you can be able to win in anything as long as you put your mind to it. As long as you stay focused on the prize, that's all you need to do. You need to stay focused, because once you start to get out of focus, what happens? Your autofocus is off. Your vision becomes blurry. Your mindset becomes blurry. Everything that you can think of becomes blurry. So in order to get that clear view, it's by staying focused. Don't let nobody knock you off your pedestal. Keep going. There's a lot of times I have encountered certain things, just like you. I have encountered, matter of fact, last year was a prime example. Somebody told me last year, well, Mario, I feel like you shouldn't do a fashion show during this pandemic. And I'm like, how you gonna tell the creator, such as me, of this fashion show, even though I had a father in heaven told me to keep going? I felt that voice. Keep going now. No matter what nobody tell you, keep going. So what I realized is, um, true enough, the pandemic hit hard for certain people. Some people lost their lives. Some people, have went through it and being able to tell a testimony about it and everything and all of that. And so what I realized over a period of time is that when I was still in the planning stage of the fashion show, the lady told me, she said, I don't think you should do no fashion shows. I don't think you should do a model to casting calls. I don't think you should do model practice. And I'm like, who the heck is you to tell me not to do all of these things? Because my mission always is clear, is a clear view for me to keep going. So I could have let that knock me down, just knock me all over the place. But I stayed fast. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna win this. So what I realized is, some people come in your life and they just want to make it a big distraction because um, they don't want you to shine. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you shine. They feel as though, oh, I may have a fashion show in my archives of what I want to do, but now that I can't get it off the ground and everything, I'm gonna just tell you not to do your stuff. I know where are you gonna sit here and tell me not to do my stuff? So like I said, I took everything in consideration. I did. To be honest with you, I really took things in consideration. And I felt as though if God is telling me to keep going and put this fashion show on, I'm going to do it. So that's what I did, ladies and gentlemen. Now, through the whole process, I had people coming in and coming out, and everything. And I was still able to do the fashion show. Then I had somebody else test me. Life is a test. Had somebody else test me. Number two, the first one I blocked and got rid of. The second one, I didn't block them and get rid of them. I just wanted them to see what I can do. I had a lady out of North Carolina. I'm not saying no names. I had a lady out of North Carolina. She decided to tell me. She said, "Well, I want to be a vendor and everything." And I said, "Oh, okay, cool." And so she was like, it's not going to affect anything if I pay the money?" I said, "Well, if you pay the money, it's not refundable, for you to be a vendor." She says, well, I'm gonna keep in contact with you, leading up to the fashion show. So here we are leading up to the fashion show, and she says, "Well, um, she was like, well, can I get my money back?" And I was like, "Ma'am, I told you not refundable and everything." And so she was like, "Okay, so would I be able to, I could be, what you saying that it's still going to go on?" I said, "Yeah, the fashion show's still going to still go on no matter what." So she was like, she was still trying me. "Can I get the $50 back?" I said, "No, ma'am, it's non-refundable." And she said, "Okay, if I come up here and do your fashion show as a vendor and stuff like that, and things don't work out, you're gonna pay for my gas and you're gonna pay for my hotel stay." And I'm like thinking to myself, like, what would Jesus do? You know what I'm saying? Because I already know what I would do. Because I already know in my mind, I was just gonna tell the lady, "Look, I don't handle your hotel expenses. You got to do that on your own. If you decide to put gas in your car to come up here, then that would be something that you would have to do. They ain't got nothing to do with me." Okay. So the point of the matter is she didn't come up here anyway because she didn't believe that I can do what I do. Now this is the second person that tried me that didn't believe in what I can do. So I was able to believe in what I can do. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Not only did I did the fashion show last year, sometimes I made it very easy. You can either come in person or you can watch it virtual, right? So I had a person in Ethiopia. They wanted to watch my fashion show, but they couldn't afford my fashion show. And it was only $1. It was only $1 for you to watch a virtual fashion show from the comfort of your own home, on your own TV, on your own laptop, on your own cell phone. I know it's ridiculous, right? Live stream. So the point of the matter is, when I had my fashion show, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, in my mind, I already know that this is a pandemic, but God told me to flip the pandemic, and He brought some people to my fashion show, and guess what? It was a sold out crowd, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look at, all I can say is look at God, what God did. He invited the right people in, like minded people that need to see the vision. Regardless of what the pandemic was, I still was going to honor the guidelines of the CDC. I still was going to check your temperature. I still was going to make sure you was hydrated if you came in here dehydrated. I also was going to make sure that you sit 6 feet away from another person so that, nobody catch each other's germs. And if you did come in there sick, I'm sending you right back out the door. So you won't even step foot in the fashion show. You will step right back out. As soon as you tell me I'm sick, bye. You know what I'm saying? Um, and even if my temp gun says that you got a fever, bye. You know what I'm saying? So the point of the matter is, I was able to make it through that, despite what I went through with certain people that tried to knock me down. But I was able to get back up because I was, not afraid of the people criticism of what people was bringing to me, because guess what? The show must go on. That's what in my mind I was telling myself, the show must go on. So what I realized is, when it came down to planning this, uh, my second fashion show, this was my first annual kids and teens fashion show, and what I realized during that time, I said, man, I feel like I made it out of the adult show, very easily. So it's time to plan the kids show. I promise you, I took a month off, came back a couple of months later. Here I am, done produced a kids and teens fashion show, another sold out crowd, y'all. I had people helping me out. I wasn't even asking people for help. People was helping me because they believe in what I can bring to the table. They made sure their kids were straight. They made sure everybody was showing love and everything, and I was just very appreciated. So that's why I say, over a period of time, when you already being taken care of from God above, you ain't got to worry about what the next man or woman is going to do to knock you down for you to be able to get back up, because you already lifted up in some kind of way. Because I always spoke about, if you stay at the top, you remain at the top. If you fall at the bottom, yes, you will be at that bottom. But how long will you be at the bottom? because even some people that done been at the bottom know how it is before they was able to find a way to get back up to the top. So never, I always tell people, never forget where you come from, because yes, we was at the bottom. Yes, I was at the bottom. Yes, you were at the bottom. Now that you have recycled things into your mind, you have to make that trickle effect to get up to the top. Because once you get to the top, you can elevate however you want to. You can do whatever you put your mind to it. You ain't got to worry about nobody knocking off your pedestal. Even if wind hits you outside, and if it's thunder and storm, you don't let nothing touch you. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to realize is, ladies and gentlemen, even through my fiasco of what I had for my fashion show, the show was put on 2 times, sold out. And so what I realize is, over a period of time, a lot of people may not feel like you have the gravity, to gravitate to certain things that you're really on doing out here, because people just really don't believe what you can do. I still feel that way to this day, but you know what? I scratched that out my mind, because the thing about it is, only the right people will gravitate to what you got going on. I seen a lady today had put on her Facebook. She said, "Well, man, Mario, I'm well." She didn't say Mario. She said, "I'm looking for a photographer," and I'm just like thinking to myself, like, um, here I am. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I'm doing out here, ladies and gentlemen, you know, don't don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to inbox me. Don't be afraid to call my number if you have my number. You know, just to, if you need some help on certain things, you know what I'm saying? Because even if it's just motivating you on certain things that we go through on a day-to-day basis. It could be addiction problem, it can be anything, that you may have been through relentlessly, problems that you may have faced, all of that. But I'm trying to tell you, stay in the race. Stay in the race until you win the race. Okay. You don't have to be a turtle in the race to win the race. Okay. Stay in the race. Your job is not done. It's only the beginning. Okay. So because of the fact of this is a new beginning, that's why I tell people every day is a reset day. You know why every day is a reset day? Because it's another day for you to thank the God for being able to bring you through another day, for you to be able to capitalize on the things that you need to do that's going to get you going forward, no matter what it is that you put your mind to it. Even if you want to be an author of your own book and you want to write it, even if you want to be you want to be a driver to drive people around to their appointments. No matter what it is that you have inside of you, this is the time for you to be able to get back up, and and I just want to let you know that you're still in this race. Okay, you did not lose the race. Okay, even some people feel as though, because of the simple fact I lose the race, that means that means I lost everything. No, you didn't lose everything. You still have the momentum to still get back up, and the next time that a race presents yourself, you can get back out there and run the race. Okay, your life is not over. Your life ain't over until God said it's over. Okay, so the thing about it is, if your heart is still pumping, if your brain is still working, if your eyes are still looking, okay, if your mouth is still talking and you got that vibration, um, and you can still be able to breathe the air that you have in your body and stuff like that. You can still be able to move, so you can do your dances. I know some people like dancing, you know what I'm saying? So the point of the matter is, when you have certain things inside of you, don't let it knock you down. All right, because you can make it through anything. You can make it through any unnecessary storm. Okay, and I'm be the first one. I'm not going to be the first one to tell you, and I'm not going to be the last one to tell you, for you to be able to make a decision. And that's what you got to do. You got to make a decision every day to live your best life like it's your last life. Okay, because if you haven't given yourself the opportunity to go further than where you've seen before, then take every day is another day to reset and do something different. All right. And I say this because the thing about it is a lot of people see me doing a lot of stuff and they say, well, man, Mario, I see you doing a lot of stuff and I see that you're very versatile and I see you doing certain things. And I see that you collaborate, helping other people. I see a lot of people gravitating to you and you gravitating to them. That's just how God works in your life. You know what I'm saying? I always ask God to protect me and to bring the right people in my life that I know that's going to uplift me, make me feel excited. That makes me, we can be able to walk hand in hand and say, hey, I'm winning. Y'all heard that song? I'm winning. That's my song because it just really brings certain things to my mindset a lot of time. And also the other thing is what I realize is even though life knocks you down, you never lost the battle. Okay. So some people just feel like, okay, I'm living life like how I'm living life. And they was like, okay, because you have the inside world, which is on the inside, and then you have the outside world, right? So on the inside world, what you have is where you won't lose the battle. Even if you're looking through the image, this here, okay? Even though you're looking through the image of your own self, when you look at yourself in the mirror or whatever the case may be, I'm the first one to tell you the battle is you never lost the battle. You just you once you allow God to fight the battles for you, you will keep winning because He will be a shield to protect you from certain things that certain people just feel like they want to twist your mind this way or twist your mind that way and stuff like that. We ain't got time for that. You gotta tell yourself you ain't got time for all of that. Because people put foolishness in you just to see how you gonna react. So the thing about it is y'all seen them books that be in the stores like um I think them yellow books that said it for the dummies. Yeah, so don't be. I mean, there is some smart dummies and there are some dummies. So the thing about it is, you don't want to be the dummy. You want to be the smart dummy, right? So the thing about it is, what you have to realize is that when you're out here doing your thing, just continue to elevate to a whole nother level, okay? Because once you start to elevate and you don't let gossip, because people gossip, you mean gossip, folks gossip so much you'll be away from them, you can still don't hear them in your ear. Come on, can you get out of my ear, please? You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is we have to stand fast. We have to remember where we came from. Even when life knocks us down, we got to get back up. um, we done seen some strong people in the Bible get back up. I done seen some strong people that done been around me that done got back up, from certain circumstances that they done went through as far as addiction or health issues or just anything in general that people have been through. I done seen people went through some stuff and they was able to help themselves on the other side to get where they need to go. So when I see people out here doing certain things, I just want to let y'all know that I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of that you're getting back up. And I'm saying this very sincerely because I have empathy for a lot of great people out here and everything. And so I just want you to remember that on that I'm always proud of what you're doing, no matter what it is and everything. Because I understand people tell me all the time, Mario, I'm proud of you. I'm like, appreciate you. You know, even the haters, the naysayers, they be like, man, they just don't know how to say it, but they just tell you any old thing. But the thing about it is, they don't know that what they trying to put in you is going to spark me to go harder. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do. You got to go harder. It's going to be some people that's going to, talk certain things in your face and do this and say all that. I'm be like, okay, let me salute to your mess and get you out my way, right? So the thing about it is, this don't let people handicap us out here. Let's start to stand our own 2 feet the way God has given us opportunity to stand our own 2 feet to be able to move the way we want to, so that we can know deep down inside where we want to go. All right. And where we want to go is called direction. So once you start to find direction, you will be able to travel how you want to in through life. So I just want to come on here and let you guys know that and everything, because that's one of the things that we encounter in today's society. We see things go on, people in health. We see people with alcohol addiction. We see people dealing with the pandemic. We see people lost lives over a period of time and everything. But once we start to cope the way God wants us to cope with certain things, we'll be able to get back on our feet and tell ourselves by feeding our spirit, we're more than a conqueror. You know, um, we can make it through anything. You know, we can be tough through any rough patches that comes our way. We just have to be persistent. We have to be consistent with what we are doing and what we're telling ourselves a lot of times. Because when we tell ourselves a lot of stuff, that can knock us down too. So stop not letting stuff negativity entering your mind. Always, always used to say can't and try. Let's not utilize that in your vocabulary no more. Let's start to say something else that's gonna captivate our vocabulary. Let's continue to feed our spirit. Like I said, it could be the Bible. It could be Bible study at a church, a Bible study at your own home. It can be an application where you can download the Bible electronically and stuff on your phones. You can read the Bible, just anything in general that's going to help you to succeed, to be the best person that you can be. And the best person that you can be is the best version of yourself. So when life knocks you down, what do you get? What do you do? Get back up. Okay. And I just want to let you know that you guys win. Just keep winning. You ain't got to lose. Keep winning. This is your season. This is 2021. This year is not over. I really feel like there's going to be some overflow in some people's life as far as the money aspect. I really feel like some people that's going to, you know, overcome some health challenges. I really feel that some people is going to I feel like life is going to open up people's eyes to bigger and better opportunities out here. I feel like somebody's going to get a new promotion on their job, where they'll be able to get a raise. I really feel like somebody's going to be able to light, not just light a candle and let it burn out, but I feel like the fire inside of them is going to make them stronger to be able to go further than where they've been before. And I just really feel that deep down in my heart. And if you feel anything that God is really speaking to you a lot of times, just allow Him to keep speaking to you, and putting you in perfect peace. All right. So I am your TV host, Demario Scott. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule. You could have been anywhere else, in the rain, in the sunlight, anywhere, but you decide to rock out with me on a Friday. Like I said, I do this every Thursday and Friday. You can invite any family or friends, even strangers, to be able to look at this this TV broadcast, because I want to continue doing this, because I really feel like it's going to help somebody in the long run to achieve their goals, and everything. And I'm not speaking that, for nothing. I'm really speaking that because the same thing I'm telling you, I tell myself. All right. So I just don't want y'all to think that I'm just making up some stuff just to be talking about on here and everything. Everything is straightforward when it comes down to me. You know what I'm saying? So every Thursday and Friday, make sure that y'all invite some family and friends to come on here from 7 o'clock to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and let everybody know. We're gonna get straight to it. I thank you guys for just being amazing. Shout out to my Facebook fans. Shout out to Instagram. Shout out to Haps TV. If you haven't subscribed yet, I strongly suggest you go to my page hit that link, subscribe. And while you're subscribing, make sure that you sponsor me as well, okay? If you want me to continue to keep doing this broadcast here on Haps TV, um, I'll be willing to do it for a long period of time to really know that I've done help somebody to cross over to the help some on the other side. Okay, so make sure that you sponsor me. Shout out to Twitter as well. So I really appreciate y'all. I really do. And like I said, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love what I do. This is something that I've been wanting to do for the longest, ever since I was a kid. And now that I'm in my adulthood, I'm just all about spreading the motivation, inspiring, certain people to go further in what you envision yourself to do in life. Okay, you only have one life to live. Let's live it to the fullest. Don't let nobody knock you down. Get back up. You can be stronger. You more than a conqueror. Nobody's going to take you out of your space unless you'll take your own self out of your space. So know that you can stand on your own 2 feet, and know that when you can make it through anything, then that's all you know. I can make it through anything. All right. So I am your TV host on Royalty Kings and Queens Corp Ministry. And like I said, every Thursday and Friday, make sure that y'all come on in from 7 o'clock to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I know some of you guys have missed my announcements. If you haven't already purchased your tickets for my empowerment event, which is going down September 25th, 2021, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Space Condo Live, 737 Veterans Parkway. Make sure that you get your advance tickets. It's only $10. All right. It will be September the 25th, 2021. So I do not want you guys to miss out on that. All right. And if you need to inbox me, you need a flyer, you want to promote it, or whatever the case may be for me, I greatly appreciate it and everything. And just like I said, invite your family and friends to come out for my first empowerment event. Okay, it goes down. Also, for my fashion show, which will be this month, July 25th, make sure that you're in the place to be. The doors open at 3 p.m. My fashion show starts at 4 p.m. And also, we will be in there to about 6 p.m. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you check your time zone in your area. All right. So if you want to come to my fashion show, the advance tickets will be $10. The cutoff date will be July the 24th, 2021 at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. And also the date of the fashion show, which will be July 25th, the tickets will be $20. Okay. So most definitely just want to make sure I let you guys know that I don't want nobody coming there thinking that I didn't tell you the price and then like that and think it's a free event. All right. Because it's not a free event. All right. There has been a lot of great models, vendors, a lot of great people that I have around me that's helped me put this production together in a very successful way. And of course, I got God above that helped me with this as well. All right. So I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to this broadcast. And like I said, you can share this video, you can replay this video, and all of that. And keep your head up. And when life knocks you down, get back up. I am your TV radio host, Demario Scott, and I'm out of here.